Good afternoon and welcome to another Cold Nights Countdown video. Today we're going to be going over some of the most relaxing games, chill games that I have played on the PS4. Video games are supposed to be relaxing, right? I know we're all used to the intense grinding of JRPGs or the tough online combat in Fortnite or competitive sports games or League of Legends. But it's nice to sometimes just kick back and pop a game in where you can literally watch the grass grow, or you can just have fun dancing with some of your favorite characters from your favorite franchises. A lot of these games have helped me through times where I was stressed out with work or family issues, and they give you a place of solace that you can't get from other games that are maybe more intense or more competitive. So without further ado, let's get to it. Alright, so the first game we're going to get to is one that I had avoided for a little while. I kept hearing things about it and seeing it in the store. Little Dragon's Cafe. I thought maybe it wouldn't be something I'd be interested in, but I did finally pick it up, and I did play it, and it is very relaxing, very chill. It is made by, I believe, the producers of Wonderful Life, the folks that had worked on Harvest Moon. You definitely get that vibe. There's some rudimentary like farming mechanics, cooking mechanics, a neat little mini game with the cooking. And then, of course, you do raise and nurture the titular dragon. He's cute as hell, and it's just really overall a fun game. I will say there's definitely a missed story opportunity. In the beginning, the mother that runs the cafe with help from the children falls ill and goes into some kind of like magical coma because she's part dragon. But I really do feel, even though it would have been darker, maybe if she had died, it would have gave the game a more serious tone. I think it still could have been relaxing, but I do think a little dose of tragedy may have actually made for a more interesting experience. But overall, very fun game. Definitely recommend. Little Dragon's Cafe is number 5. All right, number 4 needs no introduction. This is Hatsune Miku Project Diva X for the PS4. There has been so many incredible Hatsune Miku games, stateside even, going back to the PS3, the Vita, and on the PS4 we have this entry, and we also have the digital-only Future Tone, and I forget the title of the other set of songs, but basically it's the whole catalog put onto the system. That one is digital only, but I do kind of include that in this experience. If you like rhythm games, if you like, kawaii, anime tropes and cute little anime girls and dancing, this is just an incredible franchise. Even if you aren't a huge fan of those things, the gameplay is so addictive and enjoyable that it's really hard to put the controller down. I even get these grand designs of taking my giant self and trying to do some of these silly dances. Maybe one day I'll make a video of that. I'm sure that'll get a great reaction. But I definitely do love anything Hatsune Miku, and this is very relaxing, very chill, and it is number 4. All right, for number 3, we're going to stick to rhythm games, but we're going to go with one of my personal favorites, the dancing games for the Persona series. This is the Endless Night Collection. Beautiful collector's edition, includes the dancing games for 3 and 5, and the digital code for the dancing game for Persona 4. So what a wonderful game. I love the franchise. I've played through all of them. I'm one of those maniacs that has to max out my levels and explore every dungeon fully and map it and, get every item and try to max out all my social links. And having a game with the awesome rhythm mechanics of, say, like a Hatsune Miku, with those social links included and all of the incredible lore and characters for the Persona series really makes for a special experience. I cannot recommend that enough. Get them digitally. The Endless Night collection physically can be quite expensive, but it's definitely worth it, whether you get it digital or physical. So much fun. I played that for weeks straight. Every day I would come home from work, and the first thing I wanted to do was dance with Joker. And one of the coolest things in it is the DLC costumes. I especially love the cross-dressing costumes. They are incredible. There is no greater character or costume than the policewoman Joker. Just an incredible experience. And Persona Dancing, Endless Night Collection, comes in at number 3. Next up on our list is Job Simulator. This is a VR game. I do the VR. I'm not a huge fan of VR, but it can be enjoyable. But this game specifically was one that my son had begged me for when he was younger. He must have seen a video of it online. I'm pretty sure he watched like Stampy or somebody on YouTube playing it. And I bought it for him, but I thought it was just like a stupid kid's game. I'd watch him play it on VR, and I was like, oh, okay. And then one day he was like, Dad, you have to try it. You have to try it. So I reluctantly put on the headset because, again, I'm not the hugest fan of VR. But the game is awesome. There's so much silly, hilarious stuff you can do. If you can think it, you can do it in the game. There's multiple like job locations in an office, a gas station, like a garage where you're working as a mechanic. And the little computer dude is so hilarious. And the game is just so fun. And it seamlessly, works perfectly with the PlayStation Move controllers. And it's just such a great experience. I'm very glad that my son talked me into playing it. So enjoyable. They did make a sequel. It's called Vacation Simulator. I did try that briefly. Same kind of fun. Not quite as good as the first one, but this series of games, and specifically this one, I definitely recommend. The physical on this is very expensive. Well over $70, $80. It at one point got up to like $120. You can get a digital, grab it. It's like $20. You'll enjoy it. Job Simulator comes in at number 2. All right, number 1 is probably the greatest piece of chill video game media that has ever been made. Stardew Valley is a monumental experience. If you have not played this, you need to go get it right now. Like, turn off my video, don't finish watching it, go get the game. So incredible. It has all the in-depth farming mechanics of a Harvest Moon game, but it also has the great similar fighting mechanics from like Terraria. It seamlessly mixes them in. It seamlessly mixes in a social and dating system. Every game I played, I personally chose to marry Sebastian, this like goth dude. Such a great storyline with him. Some of the other storylines are great. Shane's storyline is specifically good and very sad, very touching. A lot of the stories are like that in the game. So it's chill, but it also can be a very emotional and invested experience. I probably put over 100 hours into the game. It's so fun designing your farm, mastering your tactics in combat, beating all the bosses, collecting all the special items, and trying to realize what items all the characters like best so you can romance them and become their friends. Hands down, by far, the greatest, not only simulator game, but chill game on any modern system. So whether you get it on the PS4 or on the PC or wherever you get it. It's really good. Stardew Valley is the number 1 chill game. All right, folks. That does it for today's countdown. As always, thank you for watching, and stay spooky.